Welcome to the Temple of Flame. And today, faithful acolytes, we take a look at these. And of course, what these are is another wave of the Hot Ones collab with A-Sha. This is the ramen noodle bowls. I have done the ramen noodle cups as well in a separate video that is in the Hot Ones playlist, also in the Spicy Noodles playlist. If you care to go to either or both of those, where you will surely find an awesome selection of much content around those things. So again, we have mild for the Taiwanese tingly pepper, and I'm hopeful I can actually get some tongue numbing out of that. Some tongue numbing, but we'll see. It has not ever happened to me that I remember, but there can always be a first time. Again, we have the chili garlic as the medium. I don't know if this is the same flavor as was the cups rather. So that's one of the questions we're going to ask or get answered, hopefully. And of course, last but not least is the fiery hot Tonkotsu. I love Tonkotsu ramen. It's one of my favorite things in this world. And I can't, despite myself being familiar with A-Sha and their dry noodles and all that business, I can't help but be excited. So A-Sha also produced the My Hero Academia noodles and the Godzilla noodles that I had previously done videos. Again, check out the Spicy Noodles playlist if you are interested in either or both of those particular tie-ins. That was an FYE exclusive, both of those were. So, all right, let's take a look here. Mild, we have the Taiwanese tingly pepper. What do we got here for copy? Okay, spicy beef and peppercorn. Okay, beef and peppercorn. Seems like it is the right idea there. We'll get to the destructions here momentarily, but let's see what we got here. A spicy garlic with beef broth. Okay, so right away, this is already different because the other one was, the other ones were all, the ones in the cups were all just based on chilies. This one seems like there is a beef component in it. We're going to take a look here at the ingredients very, very shortly, but we're going to take a look at the copy first. So spicy pork and garlic broth. Okay, awesome. That is correct. Okay, so let's okay, let's take a look at the distractions first. And we're obviously doing these in the microwave because I can't be bothered to ever boil water. So 3 minutes, and let's, okay, so probably I'll do all three of these at 4 minutes like I did the other ones, but let's take a look here. What am I doing? Getting ahead of myself. It's lunch and I'm hungry. Fat guy has waited too long because he wanted to have lunch with you. Let's see. So again, there's no real reference to any particular hot sauce or anything. Dried scallions, I'm assuming, is going to be the powder. So this is the Sizzling chili garlic. I don't think I still have the package from the other one, but this one has a lot more stuff in it. One thing I will say about, ooh, this one I might not be able to eat. We'll see where lies that onion. But if there is actual beef flavor, that will be one of the things that's different. There's a lot more stuff in there. So these are right around $5 a throw. And they are slightly more calories. These are all, I think, 380. Oh, that one's 360. This one's 350. Wow. So 350, 360, 380. So this one, despite it saying a beef broth, it also says it's totally vegan. So I am really at a loss as to what's going on with that one. So let's take a look at this one. This is the Tonkotsu. It's got by far the most stuff going on. And this one, man, I am super nervous about. So these are $5 a throw, generally. I got these at Target. I couldn't find them at Walmart. I got them at Target. And so that makes them 2 to 3 times more expensive than the Firewalks. And are they going to be 2 to 3 times as good? I don't know about that. All right, let's get into this and see. Oh, we have slightly different hot sauce here. Ah, dang it. Now I got to see what's that. Okay, there's veggies. Don't care about that. And here is the sauce. So we're just going to throw the sauce in right now. If I can figure out how to open it right there. Ooh. It looks a bit like Bulldog. Ooh. Has a, oh, whoa. Has a very interesting and peculiar order to it. So A-Sha is a company from Taiwan. So they should know how to do Taiwanese tingly pepper, but that's what that looks like. There's the additional hot sauce. Oh, is this a powder? Hey, what is this? Oh, it's a spice pack. Oh, okay. We're going to try it without first. Let's see if those are all the same. So there's a sauce that came with the cups. Check it out if you're interested in that video. And yeah, these are all the same. Okay, so, all right, so what is this? This is the soup base. So we're going to need the soup base for sure. Oh, man, that is, wow. Oh, boy, this is very, very pungent smelling stuff so far. All right, so there's that. And what's this here? Wait, are they both? Oh, this is the spicy, okay. So this is the spicy garlic sauce. The other one was the soup base. All right, got it. We're seeming like we're really straying away from the the cups, rather. Wave 1 was a cup. Wave 2 is the bowls. And, oh yeah, man, I don't know about this. So you can see this one's a little bit darker. This one's a lighter brown. Where's the fill line in these? It says up to the fill line, but I don't actually, do they not dent these with a fill line? Where's the fill line? What? There's no fill line. Huh, okay, well, I guess that'll be something else I'll have to... Okay, whatever. All right, so, Tonkotsu. Don't need those. Fiery hot Tonkotsu sauce and the spice packet. So we'll do the spice packet after these have cooked. You can see these. Is it just me? I don't see... There's nothing that looks like a fill line in these. Like, there's this separation. I don't think that's it, though, because that's below the noodle level. Maybe I'll just use that. I don't like a lot of soup in there anyway. Okay, so let's do this. Oh, that is so pungent. Wow. Okay. Okay, very thick, gelatinous, pasty stuff. So there's all 3 of them, all liquored up and ready to go. Okay, so we're going to throw in, I'm not going to actually break these open like I did in the other video, because these are not, this is spice, this is not, actually, you know what, let's see one of them. I guess I should show you one of them. Might as well be thorough, right? Okay, so let's see, it's just this, just powder. Okay, so that's all that is just powder. We'll leave that here for the sizzling chili garlic when we get back. But we are going to abracadabra these things in the old microwave. Gonna bang them in there for 4 minutes, let them sit for 5, and we'll meet right back here. Alakazam, Alakazooey, and we are back. So we've got, let's take a look at these. This is the Taiwanese. What do we call this? Tingly pepper. Tingly pepper. So that one's all cooked up. So one of the things that's interesting is these smell, there's a smell, definitely a strong odor at the moment. Very similar to the Godzilla and the My Hero Academia noodles. So I'm really curious to see what happens here. So that's the sizzling chili garlic. This is a lot of noodles. Holy moly. Well, we're going to try to power through all of them if they're any good. Last but not least is the Tonkotsu ramen. The palest of the broth. I would not say this looks... I mean, I guess it's sort of Tonkotsu looking. Interested in trying this one. Interested in trying that one. But we're going to go, as we did before, in order from mildest to hottest. So we're going to start here with this, which is the Taiwanese tingly pepper. Let's get into it. So I'm going to say something I almost never say. The soup base itself is pretty interesting, but I really don't enjoy these noodles. These remind me of the, not the same flavor, at least not for these, as the other ones. So interestingly, so the mild ones in the cups had no heat at all. The middle one had very, very low heat. And the hottest one, the smoky chili, which I thought was probably overall the best, did have a bit of heat to it, but not any great amount. All right, so we're going to throw in, I'm going to make myself sneeze. That's what I'm going to do. I wonder if it's the... Something's giving me off a really weird odor here. But I'm going to let it sit and gel in that powder for a minute. And we'll try the chili garlic next. Sizzling chili garlic. Again, these are quite reminiscent. These ones are really reminiscent. I wouldn't say they're the exact same flavor. Very reminiscent of the Godzilla My Hero Academia flavor. I don't love the flavor of this. Yeah, the first one was better. All right, we're going to throw in the powder. And I hope I don't make myself sneeze again. I cut out the sneezes. Ooh, wait a minute. I am getting a little bit of a tongue... Oh, I'm getting a little bit of tongue tingling here. A little bit of tongue numbing. Nice. Oh, that is... Wow, how bizarre. We'll see if it influences the my ability to taste stuff. It's like a very odd little tingling right now. All right, so we're gonna let that one sit too. Hopefully it'll hydrate the pepper somewhat. This powder. All right. On to the tonkotsu. Interestingly, I didn't get the numbing until I went to this one now. Okay, tonkotsu. Well, this one I can tell what they were going for. So I would say this one is definitely, this is a good solid, legit one. These two are default ones. Flavor wise, yeah, this is definitely my favorite of these so far. It's not as good as the Sizzling pork firewalk. Not so far anyway. Not horrible. Not horrible. This one actually does have a little bit of bite, surprisingly, as well. Let's add some more bite to it, maybe, huh? Shall we? Why not? Okay. So let's... I wish that wasn't a powder. I'm assuming you're supposed to throw it in and cook the noodles with it, but we like to try to find out things beforehand. It's just the way, just how we roll here when we do ramens. Okay, let's let that sit for a minute. All right, now we'll try, then we'll go back to this one that's had some time with the dried pepper powder. I'm trying so hard not to sneeze. A bit unsuccessfully, as it turns out. Obviously, I'm not leaving any of that in the video. That's not of interest anyway, I don't think. This one just has a really funky odor to it. Well, that powder definitely didn't improve this. Oy. Oh. It's added a really icky bitterness to things, actually. What a shame. I had the same problem with the firewalks too. The pork by itself was really good. I added in the bulldog sort of packet and it just ruined it. And I've had that pork multiple times since then. Oh, yes. Okay, this is the one with the funky odor to it. This one's definitely not improved either. Oh, this one's kind of foul. Okay, that one I'm not going to finish. So whatever is in the powder definitely drives the heat up notably. No question about that, but oh boy, does it add some really off flavors. Okay. Let's see how wrecked the tonkotsu is. Didn't really improve anything. It is hotter. Definitely not better. This one seemed like it took that powder the best though. Okay. Let's let these sit for a second here. So I will say I'm definitely getting a strong, legit one burn so far. All right, let's plow through the rest of... So these I'm done with. Those are... I don't like those. I don't love these either. These were better without that powder. Okay. We have a really big question here, though, that I think needs answering. We'll get to it here once I finish off the rest of these. It's just soup base left in this one. This one I'm done with. All right, just soup base left in this. A little bit more of it. Okay, so unexpectedly, I'm hovering between a 1 and a 2 right now, which is kind of surprising to me. I would not have anticipated that. Okay, so flavor-wise, this one is okay-ish by itself. This one is foul. This one is the best flavor-wise, as far as I'm concerned. Absolutely the hottest, though, for sure. Which is interesting in that it follows the same pattern as did the cups. Different flavors, though. None of these are the same as the ones in the cup. So if you do want to try all these in Wave 2, the only place I've been able to find them so far is Target. Whereas the cups I found in a Walmart. But definitely look online. Look on the store finders before you go. So the Target I went to didn't have the cups at all. In fact, they had just the strangest selection of... They had probably 7 racks of Los Calientes Verde and a handful of bottles of Buffalo, and that was it for the hot ones. So it is... The tie-in things is just really weird to me how they're orchestrating that. So I think the big question for me is one that the cups I think also sort of asked, but also kind of didn't. It sort of answered the cups a little bit with the medium and the hot. These, however, I think raise the bigger question than they address. And that is specifically in what way is this a tie-in to the hot ones? Like, is there a Tonkotsu sauce on the show that I missed? The chili garlic is very, very much like the other seasoning for the other ones. Like I said, the FYE ones. The Tingly, what do we call this? The Taiwanese Tingly pepper is cool. But again, what does that have to do with the Hot Ones show? Like where is this coming from? Is there an alternate show in the Hot Ones universe that I've missed somehow? Seeing this very, let's be honest, this very distinctly Asian type of ramen. Like, where does that tie into a show that is essentially dumping hot sauce on wings? Where is that coming from? Like Tonkotsu, this is very, very, very distinctly Japanese for the most part dish. This is obviously a very distinctly Taiwanese. And this rubbish here, I don't know what they were trying to go for there. Whatever, I can't even tell you if it was successful. I can tell you that this is not an enjoyable thing to eat, though. So I shan't be doing that. The idea of air drying noodles instead of frying them, which is something that A-Sha makes a big deal of. Let's see if that actually is on here. Yeah. Our noodles are air dried, never fried. They have a weird consistency to them. I'll stop short of saying it's bad. These are definitely, all of these, as far as new consistency, are better than the FOH stuff. But they're still odd, if that makes any sense. And they also cook a little bit differently than do the other ones. So, yeah, the second wave overall is hotter than the first wave. And I would say the best of this wave was probably better than the best of that wave. But definitely the best of that wave was better than either of those two. This one I did kind of enjoy, and I got the tongue numbing sensation too, which I didn't get numb. It actually just tingled. But it was very unique. So I'm actually thrilled to have finally had that experience. So that was worth it for that. But at $5 a throw for one of these, I don't see that being a value. Just being honest about it. As I always am in all of these videos. So, yeah, I mean, I guess that about wraps it up. If you're interested, I still, maybe that's the guest, one of the guests should ask Sean Evans that question maybe. I don't know if he would know, but how does this tie into the Hot Ones? Like, in what realm? Certainly there are a lot of eclectic sauces on that show. Unquestionably. And it's very rangy. And I applaud that. I appreciate that about them. But it's hard not to see this as anything beyond marketing. Just going to lay it right out there. So, yeah, I guess there we have it. The Hot Ones crossover with A-Sha. The ramen noodles. Wave 2. This time in bowls instead of cups. The Taiwanese tingly pepper. The Sizzling chili garlic. And the fiery hot Tonkotsu. Now go forth in peace to serve the flame.